What's up, everyone? Welcome back. Alright, so last time I attempted the final boss, and needless to say, that didn't go so well. So, as much as I hate to say it, and I know this has been, been working on this project for such a long time now, this is going to come as probably a massive disappointment to some of you. And some of you may, hate me for saying what I'm about to say, but honestly, I may just call it quits for this playthrough, as much as I hate to say it, because I've been working on this playthrough for such a long time now. It feels kind of shitty to end it like this, but I'm going to be 100% honest with you guys. My skills as a gamer are quite limited. I am not a professional gamer by any means. I'm not even a very talented gamer by any means. I am an extremely untalented gamer, which is, again, kind of part of the fun of this YouTube channel is that, I literally put in my description of all my videos, this is a gaming channel where my mission is to show you how to properly suck at video games. And to a certain extent, again, when I wrote that, I was kind of joking, but at the same time, I kind of wasn't joking. Because I'm going to be honest, I love video games. I always have, I always will. But I am not the most talented gamer out there. There are some things in video games that I just do not have the talent to defeat, and I fully acknowledge the fact that my skills as a gamer are quite limited. I'll be the first one to admit that, and that's probably a nice way of putting it. There are some things I just cannot do. There are some enemies that I just cannot defeat. There are some boss fights that I just cannot win, no matter how hard I try. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I quite frankly just do not have this. Quite frankly, I don't think that I have the skills or the patience to deal with defeating the final boss in this game because of that attack that kills you in one hit. I don't see any feasible way of getting around that or defeating it. The only thing is that if I trained a little bit more in this game and, took a bunch of time out to build up my weapons to the point where they were literally had maxed out stats, maybe I might have a shot, but here's the thing. I have so many other playthrough projects that I'm working on right now. I've bought so many video games throughout the years, and trust me, I'm just getting started, as you guys will find out later on this year, or early into next year as well, probably somewhat. But I plan on playing so many more games for you guys. The thing is, I've already spent a lot of time on this playthrough, and don't get me wrong, I have very much so enjoyed this game. It's had its frustrating parts, obviously, but I gotta say, overall, I have greatly enjoyed this game. But as much as I hate to admit it, and speaking honestly, I do not have the skills to beat this game. I'm gonna be honest, I just do not. It was pretty evident even from day one that I was struggling in this game a bit. Which is why I spent so much time again, for a while I took a bit of a hiatus from this playthrough to build up my weapons. I did a bunch of grinding in the lower level dungeons to build up my weapons to the point where, I was basically Rambo going through all these, dungeons and shit. So it made this playthrough a lot easier, but now I've gotten to the point where, I'm at that point again, and I think I'm at the point now where in order to defeat the final boss, I would literally have to build up my weapons so much to the point that it would take me hundreds of hours of grinding in dungeons, not actually joking. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, where I'm at in my life right now, I just do not have that amount of time. There's a lot of other playthrough projects that I want to work on for you guys, and a lot of other games that I want to play for you guys on this YouTube channel. And I just don't have the time to waste, doing that in this particular game. But you know what? If this is as far as I can get in this game, that's fine with me, honestly. I'm still proud of what I was able to accomplish in this game. I mean, hell, I made it all the way to the final fucking level, at least I think. I don't really know, to be honest. I mean, I was able to beat the original Dark Cloud, but to be fair, I've been playing that game for years. I know that game very well. This game is a new game for me. Haven't had the time to spend a whole lot of time you know, with this game, whereas the original Dark Cloud, that game I've been playing since I was a kid. You know, I can beat that game, but because I know, you know, how to do it because I've done it before. But this game is, yeah, entirely new for me. It's an entirely new experience. And yeah, this might be it. This may be as far as I can get in this game. But I gotta say, I'm still proud of what I was able to accomplish. Again, I may not be able to beat this game. I just straight up honestly don't think that I have the skills to do it. You know, and there have been plenty of games like that in the past that I've done that I just have not been able to beat. For example, not too long ago when I did that playthrough of a game called The Last Story, I wasn't able to beat that game because I just honestly didn't have the skills to do it. I was also, to be fair, pretty terrible at that game. A lot worse at that game than I am at this game. Look at South Park, The Stick of Truth. I wasn't able to beat that game. I came across some enemies I couldn't beat, and that was the end of that. You know, it just happens. I make no secret about the fact that whenever I start a playthrough, I'm very upfront about this, about the fact that, hey guys, just because I'm, you know, doing a playthrough of this game, do not expect me to fully complete and or defeat this entire game. You know, I make it fully clear at the beginning of every playthrough that I do that there's a good chance that I will not be able to beat that given game. And I know for this one it's a little bit extra disappointing because, you know, I've put so much time and effort into this playthrough just to have it end like this. It's disappointing. I'm going to be the first one to admit it's disappointing. But it's just the way it is sometimes. I'm going to be honest. Again, my skills as a gamer are limited at best. You know, there are some games that I just cannot beat due to lack of skill, lack of knowledge, lack of experience, or whatever it may be. Or lack of me having a fucking brain, apparently. So, I have never made a secret of the fact that there are some games, some playthrough projects that I have started that I will not be able to beat. There are some games that I just cannot beat. And unfortunately, this appears to be one of them. You know, for example, back in the day when I did that playthrough of Rogue Galaxy, I never imagined in a million years that I would ever end up actually beating that game. That one was a shock to me, that I actually beat Rogue Galaxy. Like, that game was tough. Kind of like this one. This game is pretty tough. It has its tough moments, you know. But I actually thought that Rogue Galaxy was a tougher game than this one. At least until I got to the final boss in this game and realized, holy shit. It has an attack that kills you in one hit. That's nice. You know, so, but yeah, some games, it happens, you know, you get to a spot that you just can't beat, you know, and again, like I said, I'm not a professional gamer. Let me repeat that. I am not a professional gamer. So there are some things in games that I just cannot beat because I'm just do not have the skill or do not have the time or patience to do it, if I'm being 100% honest, you know? That's just the way it is sometimes, you know? You go through life and you find out pretty quickly that you're not going to win every single battle. There are some battles that you just cannot beat. So sometimes it's better to just pick and choose your battles and accept your losses and move on. That's sometimes all you can do. You know, all you can do is, you know, I like the particular phrase, taking things in stride. You know, you just take it in stride, right? And deal with them the best you can and just move on. You know, again, you find in life pretty quickly, especially once you get to be, you know, an adult and stuff. I don't know how old you guys are who are watching this, but you find out pretty quickly there are some battles that you just cannot win. You know, sometimes when you're a kid, you think to yourself, you know, you can just take on the world because you have so much energy and life and vitality. You just think to yourself, the whole world is my bitch, and I can just conquer the whole thing. I'm going to win every single battle that comes my way. And you find out pretty quickly once you become an adult that that's just not the case. No matter how good you are, no matter how smart you may be, there are some things that you just cannot win. There are some things you just cannot beat. And for me, this appears to be one of them. But again, you know what? I can take a look back on this playthrough and say I had a lot of good moments in this playthrough. Because there were a lot of great moments in this playthrough that I've done for you guys. A lot of great moments. And I can be very proud of all the progress that I have made in this particular game. I made it, honestly, a little bit further than I actually anticipated. Because, you know, I went into this fully expecting that maybe I would not be able to beat this game. And unfortunately, that does appear to be the case. I just don't see a feasible way of defeating the final boss, to be honest. At least at my current skill level. I just don't think that I have the skills, or honestly, even the patience to do it. Like I said, sometimes you just have to pick and choose your battles, because sometimes there are some battles that you just cannot win. You know? And that's just the way life is sometimes. You know, you can't win every single fucking battle. That's just how it is. So, what do? You take it in stride, accept it for what it is, and keep moving forward. Move on. I have so many more worlds to explore, so many more adventures to go on with you guys. This one has been fun, but it looks like this is going to be the end of this adventure. And so be it, you know? This loss may be the gateway to me exploring many new worlds, going on many more new adventures with you guys, having so much more fun, you know? And again, I can look fondly on this playthrough of all the amazing progress that I made in this game, all the amazing memories, all the great moments that I had playing this game for you guys, because it truly is a beautiful game. I mean, look at this. For what was originally a PlayStation 2 game, this is a beautiful game, set in a beautiful world. The visuals, absolutely amazing. I gotta say, I've enjoyed this playthrough very much, and I would like to give a special thank you to everyone who, made this game possible, all the people who worked on this game, and everything. They did an excellent job with it. An amazing, truly amazing JRPG. Really, really, truly amazing. And a very special game indeed. So, yeah, again, I may not have been able to defeat this game, but I gotta say it was a hell of an experience, and I'm very happy overall with this playthrough. I may not have been able to defeat the final boss, and I can accept that. You know, it's just the way it is sometimes. Again, you can't win every single battle, but you know what? Thank God for the memories I do have of this game. Thank God for all the progress that I did make in this game. You know, it was fun. I gotta say, it was truly fun. I had a lot of fun doing this game for you guys. You know, going through dungeons, kicking ass, having fun along the way. It was great. It was great. So I gotta say, truly, I have very much so enjoyed this playthrough. But again, I understand why some of you may be disappointed by my decision to end this game here, and I fully 100% accept that. You know, I 100% understand if you guys may be disappointed with my decision to just call it quits for this playthrough. I 100% understand. If you guys want to roast me down in the comment section, feel free to. You guys are never going to hurt my feelings, mostly because, again, I don't really have feelings, if we're being honest. You know, I like to think I'm a pretty open-minded individual. So, you know, again, I 100% understand if you guys are extremely disappointed or annoyed with my decision to end this playthrough here after all this time. I 100% understand where you guys are coming from. Let me just be the first to say, I won't hold it against anyone. I 100% understand. And I appreciate any and all support I've gotten on this playthrough. Anyone who's decided to take time to watch my playthrough of this game, you know, that's awesome. Again, any support you guys have given me, it's, again, always awesome. I always appreciate the hell out of you guys. But again, you know, it's unfortunate, but the world isn't always, you know, doesn't always have a perfect fairy tale ending. That's a fact. You'll find that out, again, pretty quickly once you become an adult. Not everything always has a perfect fairy tale ending. They don't always live happily ever after, you know? Sometimes you lose. And that's just the way it is. So, and that's just the way it is for the ending of this game, is that I gave it my best shot and I lost. I lost. and it is what it is. Again, I understand if you guys are disappointed by my decision. Honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed as well, but again, that's just how things work out sometimes. It just is what it is. So, yeah. Either way, that is going to be it for this playthrough. I hope you guys have enjoyed this journey because, I mean, the ending may have sucked for me personally, but the journey has been quite fun, I gotta say. Again, you know, a really fun journey. I've enjoyed every second of it. It's been a lot of fun. Got to see a lot of cool things in this game, and all around it was just absolutely amazing. Awesome, amazing journey. And I have truly enjoyed almost every second of it, except for the few frustrating parts, but it's been fun. There have been some fun memories in this playthrough that I will never forget, and I gotta say, I have thoroughly enjoyed playing this game for you guys. It's been an absolute blast, in some cases literally. So, yeah. Again, I understand it's disappointing when things don't always go your way, but that's how it is sometimes, you know? That's how it is in life sometimes, and you just have to accept things for what they are at the end of the day. So, yep. That's how it is. Alright. Well, either way, guys, that will be it for my playthrough of Dark Cloud 2. Again, thank you to any of you guys out there who have shown me any support at all on these videos. It's been, again, a very fun journey. Again, I understand a bit of a disappointing ending, but again, that's just how shit is sometimes. Either way, like I said, though, fear not, because I will be starting my next PlayStation 4 playthrough project. Because again, for those of you who don't know, I have like what I consider to be my main playthrough project, which is like a storyline-based game on any of my other systems, and then my PlayStation 4 playthrough project. I single out the PlayStation 4, mostly just because I have so many storyline-based games on the PlayStation 4 compared to my other systems, that I, you know, just do separate playthroughs with the PlayStation 4 at the same time that I work on what I call my main playthrough project. You know, because for those of you who don't know, actually, I'm playing this technically on my PlayStation 4. I don't do, like, digital downloads of games very often, but this is one I definitely wanted to try out, so yeah, like, I almost never do digital downloads of games, but again, this is one that I really wanted to do for you guys, so I had bit the bullet and got a digital download. Plus, it was back when my PlayStation 2 broke on me, and I wasn't sure if I was going to get another PlayStation 2, so I decided to download this particular game. Otherwise, I would have gotten this game just on the PlayStation 2, but yeah. Either way, it's been very awesome. Very fun experience overall. I will always cherish the memories that I have made playing this game, and yeah, because there were some pretty frustrating moments that turned into pretty funny moments, too, during this playthrough, so you always got to remember that there is always light within the darkness. You can never forget that. You know? So, maybe my loss here at the end will be the gateway to many new fun adventures and many more successes to come. Who knows? Maybe many more failures. Maybe. But, you know what? The journeys will be fun. The adventures will be fun. The end results may not always be great, but so long as I have some fun along the way, who the hell gives a shit? That's my thoughts on that anyway. Again, bit of a somber, bit of a disappointing note to end this playthrough on, but it is what it is at the end of the day. That's my decision, and it is what it is. But either way, you guys will have to stay tuned to see which PlayStation 4 game I decide to work on next. So that'll be fun for you guys. You know, you guys will get to see me start working on a new game, which will also, again, be fun, because I've been working on this playthrough for so long now, you know. And granted, again, let me just say, again, I have enjoyed every second of this game. It's an absolutely brilliant game, but I just don't have the skills to beat it, which, again, sucks, but it is what it is. But yeah, this allows me the chance to start on a new playthrough project for you guys. Not necessarily like new, but like continue on a game that I've already started, because that's something I do on this YouTube channel a lot. Is like I'll play a game for the first time, and then I won't go back to it for a while, you know. And that's part of the problem of what I've gotten myself into now, is that I have so many games that I, you know, have played for the first time on this channel and gotten my first time reactions to. And don't get me wrong, that's one of my favorite things to do on this channel. But now I actually got to sit down and play through some of these games, kind of like what I've done with this one. Is, you know, again, many years back I showed it off for the first time on my YouTube channel, and then now I've finally gotten into, you know, really picking it up and getting into the meat and bones of this game and shit. You know, and that's what I mean to do with my, you know, playthroughs moving forward and shit. So, yeah, either way, again, this will be it for Dark Cloud 2. Hope you all have enjoyed it. But again, this allows me a chance to start on a whole new project for you guys. One that, if I'm going to end up playing the game that I think I'm going to play next, I'm not actually even 100% sure which game I'm going to do next for you guys, or which playthrough project I'm going to work on next for you guys. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure myself, but if it is the game that I think it is, it's going to be something vastly different from Dark Cloud 2. So, yeah, you guys will have to stay tuned to see which playthrough project I work on next. Because if it is the one that I think it is, it's going to be, I think it's going to be very challenging, but should be very fun from a spectator standpoint, I think. So, yeah, should be very fun indeed. Alright, well, either way, guys, like I said, that is going to be it for my playthrough of Dark Cloud 2. I sincerely hope that you guys have all enjoyed going on this journey with me. Again, the ending may have been disappointing, but overall, very fun experience. Alright, well, one final time here. We'll have ourselves a little fun here. Feed my little fishy. One last time here. What do we got? Yeah, let's give you one of these. There you go, fishy. All nice and happy. Alright. Just wanted to do that one last time. Alright. Well, either way, guys, again, I hope you all have enjoyed this playthrough. Unfortunately, that is going to have to be it, though. Again, I know it's ending on kind of a shitty note, which sucks after spending so much time on this playthrough. But, again, at the end of the day, it is what it is. So you guys will have to stay tuned for next week to to see which PlayStation 4 playthrough project I start working on next. I have a feeling it's going to be a good one. It's going to be a good one. Again, should be something vastly different from Dark Cloud 2. Again, guys, I have enjoyed every second of this playthrough for the most part, again, except for the few frustrating parts, but even those I still had some fun with, so... yeah, and at the end of the day, that's what this channel's all about. You know, I may not be the best gamer out there. I may not have the most amount of skill, and that's, again, putting it very nicely. But you know what? At the end of the day, all I'm here to do is just, you know what, play some fucking video games, have some casual fun, and that's all there is to it. Anyone who's got a problem with that can suck my fucking dick. Alright, well, either way, guys... Hope you all have a great day. Hope you all have enjoyed this playthrough. It's been truly a hell of an interesting journey, so yeah, and one that I will never forget. Alright, well, either way, guys, that is going to be it for me for today. So, as always, everyone, stay cool and rock on. This is Multi-Step, signing off.